Ladies and gentlemen, here's the show everybody has been waiting for, the Gadget Professor. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the professor himself, Don Bain.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Gadget Professor. My name is Don Bain and I'm delighted that everyone has decided to tune in to the Gadget Professor today. Of course, we are a very proud member of the Geek News Central network of programs and we're delighted that you tuned in today. Of course, if you want to subscribe to the Gadget Professor, you'll be guaranteed of getting every episode, and it's very simple to subscribe. Just go to the gadgetprofessor.com, and if we take a look at the website, you will see that all the episodes of the Gadget Professor are on the website here. And if you scroll down, you'll see all the episodes are posted, and you can watch the videos right on the website. If you'd like to subscribe, which I would encourage you to do, just go over here on the kind of right-hand side of the website and you'll see a subscribe button there. And we are on all the major media players. We're certainly on iTunes, we're on the Roku box and the Zune. So whatever player you have, you can subscribe to the Gadget Professor video and check us out. And we definitely appreciate that. Today what we're going to do is take a look at one of my favorite devices. It's called the POGOPLUG. And this is it right here, and in a minute or two we'll take a look at that, and I think you'll find it a very economical and functional gadget. Before we do that, I want to take a look at a website that I would recommend to everybody, and it's actually called Tversity, and it's Tversity, Tversity.com. And if you go onto that website, you'll get a full review of the product. And what it is it's basically software that allows you to receive free content on your television. So you would hook this software up to your computer, you'd load it on your computer, and your computer would hook into the TV. And shortly we're going to do a whole episode just on how to hook your computer into your TV, how to remotely operate that, and talk about a variety of different software applets and different types of hardware/software solutions that you can use to cut down on that satellite TV bill and also your cable TV bill. I'm a big proponent of cutting down those costs and getting free content. So Tversity is definitely a piece of software that you want to check out. If we take a look at the graphical interface, you'll notice that it's very similar in nature to the icons that you would see on the Roku box or the Boxy box. You'll have large colorful icons there and you can pretty much select what program you want. There is a free version of Tversity that you can load and use that, and there's also a pro version. It's very reasonably priced, and I think it's worthwhile for you to take a peek at that. So that's called Tversity, Tversity.com, and the Gadget Professor has that hooked up, and I kind of like it. So it's there is a free version for you to check out and see what you think. Let me know at thegadgetprofessor@gmail.com. Of course, you can always email me at thegadgetprofessor@gmail.com. Any suggestions that you have, we're more than happy to listen to them. Or if you have a gadget that you'd like reviewed, let us know. And if you're a manufacturer and want us to review one of your devices, you can again send that to the gadgetprofessor@gmail.com, and we'd be very happy to take a look at that. So send me your information at Gmail, and we'll take a look at that and certainly get in touch with you. So today we're going to take a look at one of my favorite devices called the POGOPLUG, and there's a website called POGOPLUG.com, POGOPLUG.com. That's what you're seeing behind me right now. And we'll take a look at this graphical interface in a minute. But before we do that, let's take a close-up look at the actual hardware that you can purchase. And there's several different configurations that you can buy, different types of Pogo plugs. I think there's 5 now that you can purchase. And we'll take a look at the one that I have here. And this is the box that it comes in, and basically what the POGOPLUG does is it allows you to access and share the contents of your external hard drive through the internet. It will also allow you to share your files. The files can be viewed, downloaded, or streamed through any popular web browser. And there are a variety of free applications for your iPhone, your Android, your BlackBerry, pretty much any smartphone. And you're able to share the contents, including HD video, at full resolution. You can look at all your photographs, and your friends and family can also share in your POGOPLUG. And you can access this, as I mentioned, through any browser, and it works quite well. It takes about 60 seconds to hook this up. So let's take a look inside the box here. Basically, this piece slides out, and here's your pretty pink box. And we'll open this up, and if you look inside here, you'll see a nice velvet backing for the POGOPLUG, and this basically pulls out. And this is the actual POGOPLUG device. This is what it looks like. Inside the box, you're going to get an instruction pamphlet and a warranty card. And you will certainly get an Ethernet cable. And one of the more important things that you're going to get is the power plug. So if you look at the back of the POGOPLUG, basically the power plug fits right in here. So you're going to plug this power plug into here, and the other end obviously will go into the wall. You have an Ethernet connector, which is right here. So you plug your Ethernet cable that came supplied in the box. You plug this part into the POGOPLUG, and the other connector would go into your router or some Ethernet switch that you have. And then right here, you're going to see 1, 2, 3 USB ports, and wait, there's more. Another one in the front. So there are 4 USB connectors here, and here is your basically your power light, and it shows that it's connected to the internet. So what you do with the POGOPLUG is you can purchase up to 4 external hard drives, and certainly these come in terabytes, so you can buy a terabyte hard drive for under $100. So it will allow you to hook up, let's say, 4 terabytes of storage onto the POGOPLUG. And essentially what happens is, if you hook up those 4 USB devices, and obviously it's simple to hook up, you just plug the USB port into your hard drive and that's it. This will put them on a cloud. So it now makes those 4 terabytes, those 4 individual drives, and you don't have to use a terabyte drive, you can use a smaller external drive. It now puts those on the cloud, which means you can access that storage anytime from any place. Anytime you're near a browser, you can access whatever's on there, and this includes all your files, okay, your spreadsheets, your video, your audio, all your private libraries, your tax information, secured up on the cloud through the POGOPLUG. You also have the ability to access your information from any smartphone. You also can share these files in private folders with your relatives or friends. So if you have a friend named Mike, you can create a special folder for Mike, and you can put all his information or the content that you want Mike to have, the files, in his folder, and only Mike can access that because he will be given a username and password to access this data quite simply from that. So the POGOPLUG works real well. It's very simple to hook up, and to do that, let's take a look at the internet site. So again, it's POGOPLUG.com, and that's where I am at right now. The first thing that you would do would be to activate your POGOPLUG, and you'll see that's up here in almost the middle top of the page. It says activate your POGOPLUG. So once it's plugged into the internet and you have a hard drive plugged into the POGOPLUG itself, you would go to the POGOPLUG.com website and activate it by putting in your username and password. It will ask you some other questions, and once you click that button, that's all there is to it. All those drives are on the cloud now and instantly accessible. So the way you access those is you're actually going to log in, and it's going to ask you for your username and password. Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Okay, I already was logged in, so it went right to the main menu, which is all my files, and you can see I have quite a few files up on my POGOPLUG. And what's nice about this, if I go to media, if I click on media, it will show you your photographs, it will show you your movies, it will show you your music, and this is all accessible from any browser, from any smartphone, so you have the ability now to stream your music or your video from any browser or from any smartphone. So if I go into photos, you'll see all my photos here are the ones that I've loaded up, and again, you can put these in individual folders for your friends and family. That's very simple to do. So right now it's accessing all the photos that I have, and with 4 terabytes of storage you can put a lot of photos up there, and certainly in high res. Another thing that's very interesting about the POGOPLUG is I'm going to fold down the browser right now, and I'm going to open up this icon down here. You can actually have software that will download directly to your PC. And let's see, I'm not getting that to come up. Let's see why. I'm using an old laptop today. Let's see if the POGOPLUG is on here. Okay, I don't see it. But in any event, the POGOPLUG will allow you to download software, and you get a little icon on your laptop or your desktop that says POGOPLUG. And if you log into that local applet on your system, the POGOPLUG appears as a hard drive right on your system. So you now have instant access to the hard drives that are on the cloud directly from your computer, which means that you can use that as an extra hard drive even if you were in Massachusetts and the POGOPLUG is physically located in Arizona. That hard drive, or those 4 hard drives, will be showing up as individual drives locally on your computer. So that is a really nice feature, and it makes the system very streamlined and very easy to use, so that it's a local drive. I use this all the time, and it's particularly useful if you want to share movies or video or any type of audio that you have, or even a spreadsheet or a Word document. You just put it on the POGOPLUG and your friends can work on the document. You can pass it back and forth, and they all have access to it through a secure login with the username and password. So I really like the POGOPLUG. If you go to their website, you can see that they have a variety of different products. I think there's 5 POGOPLUGs. Let's see here. If you go to products, right on the main page, you will actually see a comparison chart of the different POGOPLUG services that you can buy. They have a free software up to a business product, which is $299. So you can find a lot of sales on the POGOPLUG. If you just Google POGOPLUG, there are frequently coupons, all kinds of sales that regularly run. If you test out the, if you check out the various websites, you'll find the POGOPLUG at a sale price usually. And it's very simple to set up, and I really enjoy it, and I think that you'll enjoy the POGOPLUG too. Simple to operate, low cost, at least 4 terabytes of storage on a cloud, so it's accessible from wherever you are, also accessible from your smartphone. It shows up as a local drive or drives on your computer. Not much it doesn't do for a very low cost price. You don't have to be a web expert to take advantage of the functionality of the POGOPLUG. So I hope you enjoyed today's gadget today, and that will kind of do it for the Gadget Professor today. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. The Gadget Professor is now being heard over 150 countries around the world, so we're very excited and we're very proud of that. And again, thank you for tuning in to the Gadget Professor. And from the Gadget Professor, till next week, so long.